Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and I'm riding solo today. Jordy ran the solo episode yesterday. Had a good time hanging out with my wife and my daughter. I heard Jordy mentioning me passing off my daughter to family members to take the day off for our anniversary, but we didn't. We just spent the whole day together as a family. It was awesome. I appreciate him putting out some picks for you guys yesterday. I've got 4 picks for you for today. I'm going to be kind of quick about this because I do have a busy rest of my day, but we've got 3 games for this Thursday slate for the NBA. We've got, it's April 24th, 3-game slate. I've been just absolutely loving this Pistons-Knicks series, so that's going to be where the majority of my attention is today, but all of the postseason has been awesome so far. I mean, the OKC-Memphis series has been a little bit one-sided, but you kind of expect that with anyone that OKC is going against right now. They're playing so good. So here are the plays that I'm liking, and I am going to do another Discord giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned. At the end, we'll announce another winner. I don't know if Jordy mentioned to like or comment the last video, but I'm still going to just pick a random comment from that last video he did yesterday, and someone's getting a free month in the Discord today. So these are the plays I'm liking. I'm going with Isaiah Hartenstein over 12.5 rebounds and assists. I'm going to go Karl-Anthony Towns over 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Dennis Schroeder over 8.5 field goals attempted. And then Nicholas Batum, 11 fantasy score. I like all these to go over today. If you guys haven't signed up for any of the platforms we're partnered with, they're all listed down below. Underdog has been killing it. And if you sign up for any of the platforms that we're partnered with, official partners, we're going to give you a month in the premium Discord just as a thank you. So that's just not an incentivized thing. It's more so just like we appreciate the support, so we want to give something back. So we're going to throw you a month in the Discord. Just email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com and show us a screenshot of you using the code for any of those platforms, which is typically Backdoor, but some of them are different. So it's all listed down below. But yeah, Underdog in particular, if you use code Backdoor over there, you're going to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip, and you can take advantage of this extender promo that they're running. It's currently going to be at 60% boost token for your multiplier. And if we get to a game 7 in any of these series that are running right now, we're going to get all the way up to 100% boost token. So I'm holding out hope that we're going to see a game 7 in one of these series and be able to take advantage of that massive boost token. Very exciting stuff going on over at Underdog. So yeah, code Backdoor and they will hook you up and you'll get a month in the Discord. So let's start breaking down these plays. If you guys don't mind, do me a favor, like the video, drop us a comment. And if you do that, we're just going to do another Discord giveaway in the next video. So we'll pick a random comment. If you like the video, you drop a comment. We're going to pick someone. We're just having fun with it right now. We're going to just do a bunch of giveaways. So let's get into the plays. So Isaiah Hartenstein. I mean, do we need to look at anything more than this head-to-head? 88% hit rate, 7 of 8, and then the one he missed against Memphis, he went for 12, so one more would have cashed it. We could just move on, but I'll give you guys a little bit more details than just that. In these head-to-head matchups, he's been kind of all over the place minutes-wise, but averaging 23.4 rebound-wise. Minutes-wise, kind of bouncing around too. 30 minutes on average is what he's been playing, but you can see he's still getting it done even when he only plays 21 minutes, but he has been all over the place minutes-wise too. 42 minutes back here when he still played for New York, and he went ham with 20 rebounds. So he's always matched up well against Memphis, and this was back with New York too when he missed it. He played 35 minutes, didn't have as many rebound chances, 16, but as of late, let's see. Yeah, so since he's been with OKC, he's never missed this rebounds and assists line, any game he's played against them. So the minutes, it kind of doesn't matter. 25 minutes, he went for 15. 32 minutes, he went for 18. 21 minutes, he goes for 13, and then 26. So I'm just like, yeah, 100% hit rate with Oklahoma City in the head-to-head. If we look at the last 5, for a little bit of a different sample size here, yeah, he's only done it 3 out of his last 5. Let's see. Well, the minutes were still there in these games that he missed against Houston and LA. Yeah, rebound chances, still averaging over these last 18 rebound chances, 5.6 potential assists. But the main thing I'm loving is just the way this matchup has been with Oklahoma City. We'll look at it one more time. Yeah, it's beautiful. 4.8 potential assists, 23.4 rebound chances. The dude just matches up well. We target the Grizzlies for basically the small forward position through the center position. The 3, 4, and 5 usually get to sort of have their way against the Grizzlies. If you look at the matchup specifically for centers, 10th in rebounds allowed, 4th in assists allowed, but it's not stopped him, in the past. Not with Oklahoma City, it hasn't. So I'm taking this one for more. Let's take a look at Daily Grind, see what they think about this play. Do I have to type in the whole name? You guys are going to hook me up. All right. So they have it as his top over. They have it at a 51.86% odds, hit the over minus 127. And everyone's favoring it over. That has it at 12.5. You could take his full PRA if you prefer that. 22.5. They like that over. They like his rebounds over. They like his points over. So you have some pivots here if you don't want to just take the rebounds and assists, but I'm just going to count on him continuing his streak with Oklahoma City against the Grizzlies. All right, so Karl-Anthony Towns. I feel like he's going to get this done tonight. So let's take a look here. So we got last 5. He's done it 3 out of his last 5. He didn't get it done in this last game. This was a really bad outing for him. He only went for 16 total. Let's take a look. 33 minutes. Field goal attempts way down at 11, but he shot 45%. 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Yeah, he's going to need to be more involved than that. And I think he bounces back tonight because he's actually played a little bit better on the road. And typically the head-to-head isn't bad. You can see that was the only game he had like that against Detroit. Other than that, he was 5 straight for a perfect 100% hit rate. And then he had this really off game. So he's 5 of 6 in the head-to-head, 83% hit rate, averaging about 33.9 minutes and typically getting 15 rebound chances, 6.5 potential assists, and then shooting about 52% from the field on about 16 attempts. So he only had 11 attempts in that last game, but the field goal percentage wasn't bad, 45%. So he needs to turn that volume up, be a little bit more aggressive, and not just expect Jalen Brunson to do everything. If you look at the matchup, overall 14th in points allowed, 6th in rebounds allowed, 5th in assists allowed. If we go over to the center position, 13th in points allowed, 3rd in rebounds allowed, 27th in assists allowed. Now I know things have changed a little bit. He can be seen playing the 4 a little bit here and there with, the return of Mitchell Robinson. But if he does play the 4, it gets really juicy. 27th in points allowed, 18th in rebounds allowed, 20th in assists allowed. So I think this is a good bounce back scenario here. If we look at his last 10, and then sorry, I already had that open. We go to away games. When he's actually playing on the road, he's 7 of his last 10. And then we've got this one here against the Clippers. He went for 35, so one more bucket would have cashed that. He could easily be 8 of 10, and he's gone 3 straight road games clearing this, one of which was against Detroit. So 70% hit rate over his last 10 away games. Looking solid in the head-to-head. He's almost always hit it. So I think that this is a perfect scenario for them to go on the road and want to take one in Detroit. So they're going to need him to help Jalen out a little bit. All right, let's take a look at Daily Grind. See what they think. So they like his fantasy score under, heavily juiced, 54.38% odds hit the under if you want to take that. I am not going to be taking that personally. But the PRA, they do like to go over. They have it at a 52.37% odds to hit the over minus 129, Pinnacle minus 131. Everybody's favoring it over except for FanDuel. They've got it at a 50-50 shot, and DraftKings also 50-50, but DraftKings has it up at 37.5. So the 36.5 is pretty much all favored to go over. Let's see, they like his points alone at 22.5. And they like this rebounds combo between Duren and Towns over 22.5 rebounds. Not super juiced, but they've got it slightly on the side of the over 50-50 shot. And his free throws are 50-50 to go over 4. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right, Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, if you guys have been watching these games, he's been getting a lot more active on the offense. Now they're playing in Detroit. He should be a little bit more comfortable. Let's look at this over under actually. So we got a 216.5 over under. New York favored by 1.5. Interesting. I like Detroit tonight personally. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the head-to-head, it looks great. He's gone for at least 9 field goal attempts in 7 of 9 games against New York. And we got this one here in game 1 where he had 8. So one more attempt. He doesn't even have to make the shot. One more attempt would have cashed it and would put us at 8 of 9. So we're at a 78% hit rate here. And then if we just look at his last 10, regardless of who they're playing, it's also a 70% hit rate, 7 of 10 games. And then we've got 2 games where one more field goal attempt of any kind would have cashed it. So he could easily be 9 of 10 over his last 10. So I'm really feeling this field goal attempts. He doesn't have to do much. If we take a look here, New York is 17th in 2-pointers allowed and 5th in 3-pointers allowed. So yeah, I think that I would like to think that the Knicks are going to kind of get back to the game 1 approach on Cade Cunningham and maybe double him more coming out of the gates and not like they just were letting him get whatever he wanted in the first half of game 2. So I expect them to kind of tweak that a little bit, make it a little bit more like game 1, and Cade might have to rely a little bit more on some of these other guys. We know we've seen Dennis Schroeder playing out there. He's out there at the same time with Cade, and they bump Cade over to the 2 spot, and I like that look. So Schroeder's been getting a little bit more minutes. Let's look at his minutes real quick. Yeah, so in game 1 and game 2, he had 26 minutes and 29 minutes. So I would imagine he's probably going to get about, be knocking on the door of 30 again tonight. So I expect at least 9 field goal attempts from Schroeder here. Let's take a look here at Daily Grind. I don't know if they would have the attempts on here, but if you don't want to take the attempts, they like his PRA over 16.5. They have it at a 51.4% odds to the over minus 123. They like him over 1.5 turnovers, and that's about it for overs. They like his points assists under 14.5. Again, this is when the optimizer is crunching numbers and providing like sharp betting analysis. So you have to balance between sharp betting, like what are all the other odds makers saying, and that's what the optimizer is doing. And then sometimes you have to just look at narrative and look at what you see with your own eyes in these games while you're watching them. So I would not be taking the points assist under, but that's just me. But that's why I'm just comfortable with the attempts, because he doesn't even have to cash these shots. So let's wrap it up here. Nicholas Batum. So head to head, the fantasy score looks great. 75% hit rate, 6 of 8 games. And then this game here, he went 10.9. So he was 0.1 away from getting 11 once again. But I'm loving this hit rate. This is a very low line for someone who's a good defender as well. He went for 19 in that last game, 19.8, so almost 20 fantasy score. Let's take a look at his last 10. 70% hit rate over his last 10 as well. So 7 of 10 games. And then we also have that one game where he almost cashed it, which could easily be 8 of 10, 80% hit rate. And he's not needing a lot of minutes to get this done. He's averaging about 16.6 minutes, but we know that these last 5, let's just go to the last 5 because it's a better representation of what he's been doing lately. So yeah, 4 out of his last 5, almost 5 of 5. And we see those minutes are up like 2 minutes or so on average, 18.1 minutes, shooting 60% from the field on 5 attempts, 58% from beyond the arc. He's averaging about 4.8 3-point attempts and cashing 2.8 of those. So averaging 2.8 made threes a game. We just need him to get to 11 fantasy score total. If he gets anything done on defense and cashes a few buckets, we're good to go. So I'm loving this play. I think this is way too low, especially when the head-to-head, the history looks this good. That's just beautiful. When you know that he matches up well. Let's take a look at this note from Outlier. He's exceeded 11 fantasy score in 10 of his last 12 games at home. So on top of everything I just said, he's doing this a lot at home too. So yeah, he's averaging 14.1 fantasy score over his last 12 games at home, 83% hit rate. So yeah, I love this play. I don't know. Let's see if they whenever I'm taking a fantasy score, they tend to not have the fantasy score on the optimizer. But they like all of his stuff. They like his PRA over 8.5. You could take that. They like his points assist. They like his points alone at 4.5. Not a lot of juice, but they're favoring it all to go over. So you got some pivots there. If you guys want the DFS optimizer for yourself, use code BACKDOOR, and they're going to give you 25% off of whatever tool you want to subscribe to for as long as you want, all the way up to a year. dgfantasy.com, code BACKDOOR. They will hook you up. And if you guys want to try Outlier, you can just sign up through the link below, and they're going to give you a week just to see how you like it, have some fun with it, get to know it, play with all the settings and the dials, and watch your slips cash more often, because you're going to have more information about the decisions you're making. And I absolutely love this tool. So let's get into the winner. Right. And the winner of the Discord. Not going to include replies. All right. Pick a winner. Let's see. Uber Cult. Bro, let's go. This dude has been dope for a while. I wasn't going to take any of these plays, but I had to, because Jordy was holding the blicky to my head. All right, man. Well, yeah, hit us up. Very excited to have you in our Discord, man. Yeah, I know you've been supporting us, and you've been supporting my solo channel too. Speaking of my solo channel, the information is down below at JRussoBDFS. I've got plays up for today's slate too, so go follow me over there. But yeah, Uber Cult, bro, hit us up at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. We'll get you in right away. And guys, don't forget to like the video, drop us a comment. We'll pick another winner in the next video. As always, appreciate the support, and good luck. Have some fun tonight. We'll catch you in the next one.